Hi, Stephanie. How you doing? So we've got your ads up, both of them. And let's talk about the technical merits of the ads first, and then we'll talk about actual page layout and composition. So technically, I think that the ads are done very well. The placement is good. Logo is placed very well. The clipped image or the masked image is placed very well. And the background image is corrected in both tonally and in color. So it's a good distribution of color and tone. That's good. So technically, the merits of the objectives have been met. So that's a good thing. Let's take a look at this one here, and we can say the same thing about this one. The clipped image, you've got the clipped image, you've got the good placement of the logo, and then you've got your background image. Now, in terms of the background image, I think this image could use some further adjustments because we're losing some detail in the white area, specifically in the sand. And that's a tough one because that's sun beating down on white sand. So I think that, plus we can also bring out a little bit more detail in the water. I would say a Photoshop levels adjustment layer to bring out the contrast would really suffice very well. In this image here, it's been adjusted very well. I don't think there's any further adjustments here that are needed. However, this is a cloudy day, and I recommend not using an image of a cloudy day and promoting an ad for a resort in the Caribbean. This ad here is center aligned. You've got your type here. You got your 2 columns of type. Then you got your center aligned. This is really difficult to read because of the way it sits on top of the leaves, palm tree leaves. And these 2 columns, this type is very, very big. I would say print this out in black and white. Take a look at it. Compare it to some magazine ads that you see. You'll see that the relationship between the type to the composition size is really large here. You don't have your bleed lines pulled, so you've got this white stripe right here. It means if I select that, actually this is a PDF, I won't be able to do it, but that image right there should be enlarged a little bit so when they go to trim the page, you won't get that white right there. That's called bleed. I'd like you to research that and definitely address that issue. I think this ad is better than this ad. I think mechanically and structurally, I think it's a better setup. For that reason, I would recommend we don't use that. We concentrate on this ad right here. Okay, it's a good setup. There's a couple of inherent issues here, and I think one of them is the fact that the type is really difficult to read right through there. Also, type here is, again, it's pretty big. Recommendations. I think if you were to move this up a little bit, the image move up a little bit if you have room. If not, that's okay. Anniversary retreat, somewhere right there. Okay, then let's just or you could even move that down, anniversary retreat. But I'm just going to say you're going to want to start your body copy down here because that's just such a perfect place for it. Logo and contact information. Logo can, it doesn't have to be very big. Well, it's right there, contact information right next to it, right here. Okay, that way you've got this whole area right here for body copy. And then you have this nice relationship with your headline. We almost see that same thing in this example here that I've given. And the reason I set that up is because I kind of want you guys to understand a good page mechanics, good setup, and this is very, very close. One thing I do not recommend doing is setting your body copy in bold type. It kind of makes the viewer feel like they're getting yelled at. So I would definitely not include bold type in the body copy. All right. Other than that, I'd say outstanding job. If you have any questions or if anything needs to be clarified, please feel free to contact me. All right. Thank you.